Relax, bro.
That's a perfect picture to like just stay on right there. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and just get something settled. We're gonna start up in just a second here. My camera going, this motherfucker. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Looking good. Let's see. Boom. Chris, can you hear me over here? You can hear me too, right? I think you can hear me until I bring me to the stream. Let me see. But he is here. He's waiting in the background. We're gonna pull him up here in a minute. Let's see. I've been on here, man. I've been on here. I've been on here. Hell yeah, blue is a motherfucker on this side. You feel me? Blue is a motherfucker. All right. Yo, yo. What's good, man?
Yo, what up, G?
All right, fool. You can hear me. Cool. That's what I was looking for. I was like, damn, let's see if this nigga can hear me. I thought you could hear me while we was going on the other side, but I guess not.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
not.
could. I could.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Bet, bet, bet. All right. All right, y'all. Look, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Me and this man was supposed to meet for a minute. Like, damn. A minute. We'll go with what the minute will be. But yeah, me and this guy was supposed to meet for a minute, man. I'm happy to have him over here on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Over here we smoke, we chill, we talk about movies, talk about bullshit. We watch a lot of food reviews. We just be really, really chilling, man. And I want to introduce this man to the stage, man, because this is somebody that's been getting a lot of recognition. And I think as of lately, his time is coming. Like I really think his time is like coming, coming. Um, and it's past of what I seen or whatever. But I think his time is coming. And I want to go through his just illustrious just history of that if we can. He goes by a few names. I'm gonna try to get your names right, my nigga. I swear to God. Uncle Trill. Yeah, just shake on whichever ones are good. Uncle Trill. Um, uh, you call him Uncle Trill. Sometimes you call him, you know where you had her at.
You know where I had her at?
Oh man, Chris
Girth
Crack,
Vader. You feel me?
Pump Fade. Go over your names, man, because just go over all the other names before we go to your name. Which ones did I miss?
Samaj James. Yeah,
My
then
damn.
OG Baby Bok Choy. You dig?
Okay, okay, okay.
Um, um, uh, the certified forklifter. You feel me? All that. You dig?
Yes, sir, man. And this is my boy, man, my homie, man, Chris Crack, man. Welcome, Chris, man, to the stream, man. Nigga, we've been. I don't even. Usually, remembering the first time I ever met niggas or whatever. But I think we then bumped into niggas so much. Well, not as of late, cause I don't regard like that no more. But we didn't bump into each other so much or whatever. Um, and with your music and stuff, I definitely know that I discovered your music before discovering you, and I think it was probably through the Tree Link. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? And before that and everything else, I think that was just you kinda curating that, but, even looking back at your category, it seemed like the tree area, the tree era, the tree swag era and shit like that was kinda like a big little a standing point too, and the kinda reason why I said what I said earlier of getting you in here because it's I've been looking at your timeline, I've been seeing the things that you tweet out, and I don't know. It's weird. Like I kind of know when you kind of playing, and then I
yeah.
kind of know like, okay, this is the shit that he being real about or whatever. I'm not saying you just going to be trolling and shit like that, but that's why I feel like right now it's finna be like another little plateau for you. And even with in that era, that tree era and shit like that, like how old was niggas back then? I know I was like 20, 25, 20. yeah, like 24, 25, 37 now. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
in that era and everything, that wouldn't be like I guess that wouldn't be like kinda your first step into, like, just being noticed, because that's the thing, right? Like, niggas that's the point that you kinda think about the time of you being noticed. You think that was the point that you was being noticed?
yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean? I
Mm,
was
mm.
kind of probably being noticed as like a sidekick or
Damn, a
you know,
sidekick?
like a yeah, kind of sort of because I was a kind of a sidekick at that point. I was a hype man. I was doing my own shit, but I knew I had the plan. I knew I had the vision. So I was like, man, I'm cool. You know, I don't mind riding backseat if I know I'm gonna be driving later. You feel me?
Mhm, mm.
So
Please smoke some with me, Chris, man. I can't smoke alone, please.
I ain't gonna smoke none, man. I don't really be smoking on camera. You know.
I got you, I got you, I got you.
Um,
Well, my shit incognito because this shit look like a motherfucking hot sauce bottle.
hell nah.
My shit like a hot
Nah,
sauce bottle, but it's a real one. But go ahead, I'm
but nah,
sorry.
I thought that was a whole beer you was drinking.
Hell nah.
But no, man, smoke some for me though, bro.
I got you. I got you. Go ahead. I got you. But no, but why do you feel like you said you was a sidekick, nigga? Like, well, I guess because when I discovered you at that time, you had projects out.
Yeah,
You had a couple of tracks out, but you was doing shows. But every time I would see you do a show, nigga, you wasn't. I thought you was like the feature, not the sidekick. Like I didn't think you was
well,
like that.
I'm saying I had my own wave. I had my own wave, and then I was you know, part of another wave. You know, that Project Mayhem wave. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I was with them, you know, I was the little guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I ain't saying that in no bad way. I was the little homie. I was the little brother. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm,
you know you gotta let your big brother shine. You feel me? So that was always a thing. I don't never mind letting nobody shine. You feel me? Cause hopefully they'll return the favor. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
It was certain niggas that didn't though. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? We ain't even gotta go into it,
mhm.
but um but yeah, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the shine, man. Get
But even
rich or die trying. You feel me?
in the Project Mayhem era, you kind of came towards the. Did you come towards the end?
Not the end, but it was after probably after the half point. You know what I'm saying? It was nah,
Mm,
it's probably like right at the half point. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was already doing shit for a couple years.
mm,
And then I came through, and then they only did shit for like a couple more years, and then you know,
mm.
they was kind of done with it. But I just seen them recently. They talking about doing some, you know, getting back together, doing some real shit.
Okay,
I was
okay.
telling them niggas, man, y'all should have been doing that, man. Why y'all stop? You know?
So in my interviews, G, you know, of course I ask people questions, but also kind of, you know, talk about myself too in the process. And
Mm,
when I was coming around, and when y'all started seeing me coming around, shit, niggas didn't even know my name. Like I don't
yeah.
know, I just kept it like just really really low key, and uh my thing was I was fucking with AO,
Mm,
AO and X and them with the magazine with the WBC magazine. And that's how I kinda knew
mm,
about y'all 'cause he was close with Project and shit like that, but I didn't know nothing about, like, Chicago rap, or I didn't know what the fuck was going on out here. I kinda knew what Leaders was because I seen Wale with a motherfucking jersey on that had Leaders or whatever, he was with, like,
yeah.
Leon Rogers or some shit, it was, like, years ago, and, but, like,
Yeah.
my shit was oblivious, nigga, like, because I was living, like I came from the South Side, I was 55th and Western. And then I went and then, I moved in
Mm,
high school, I moved to Hillcrest, you know what I'm saying? So I was out there in the South
okay.
suburbs and shit. Before it got extra bad though, you know what I'm saying? Like it was kinda like Black
Yeah.
Mecca out there. It was kinda
Yeah.
like niggas was smoothing out there. It was like a Black Mecca out there, but you from out west, of course, so it's always a big difference from there, even from out there to out there, like, I even feel like the divide of the city is like over east and out south is different than the south suburb. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think we
Nah,
seen that with
it's
like
the
Juice
same.
WRLD. You said what?
It's the
You was
same on
breaking
the
up.
west. It's the same on the west side. You got the west side, you got the hood or whatever, but then you go to the suburbs, it's a totally different vibe. I think that might I think that's with anywhere though. The suburbs gonna be, totally different from the city.
Yeah, but the suburbs,
Whether it's
but
good or
yeah, but that was different over there, nigga. I don't know. It was like I don't know from a city nigga going to the suburbs at that time, going to Country Club Hills. Like it was different, nigga. Like it was I don't know. It was like the way they like listen to music was different. And then I used to wonder like why the fuck these niggas care about cars so much. And I'm like, wait, of course they care about cars, nigga. They don't got no damn buses and shit. They don't got shit out there. Of course they don't care
yeah,
about cars. But a lot of the city niggas, I would see a lot of the city niggas influence niggas. And my next door neighbor his cousin was always from out west, and that nigga stayed with a Bonneville, green Bonneville. Was that something that was that a staple car? Because certain sections of the city had staple cars back then. Was that a staple car back then? Because niggas wasn't doing Bonnevilles until like niggas from out west was doing Bonnevilles. Oh damn, I think he froze up. Uh-oh, I think we froze up, y'all. Oops. Whoops. Hold on. Did we got him back in here?
we back, we back.
My bad, G. What happened?
I thought that was my shit. I'm like, damn.
I don't know. I think it is. You doing it from your phone?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you got a laptop, I would do it from there. It's way better. But um, okay, we back, Felicia. Gotcha. I got my mom's got me too. They making sure. But I was uh, I was saying about
you saying about the car? Why niggas cared about the car so much?
yeah, and I was like because they don't got no fucking trains. They ain't got no fucking buses and shit like that. So of
Yeah,
course niggas cared about the car out there. But one car that I remember, and I don't know if that was an out west thing. I want you to confirm it. But was the Bonneville an out west ass car?
it was, man, with the Parisians and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. You talking about the box Montevilles?
Yeah, the box Bonneville, sometimes you know, get a little fans, get a little fender on the end of it. Cause my
Yeah.
neighbor had a cousin named JJ. That nigga used to come from the west side, and then they stayed in the Bonneville. And then all of a sudden in the suburbs, I don't know, the Bonneville just kind of like just took over.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like crazy. But you said it was a staple on the west
Yeah,
side?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mhm,
Bonnevilles, the motherfucking 9.8 box Chevys.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Parisians, all that shit. Hell yeah, hell yeah. With the trunk, the trunk had to be rattling. Wah
Man,
wah wah. You know what I'm saying?
I used to live on 53rd, man, and right there in Crown Town, right there off Pulaski.
Uh,
And, them niggas before I moved to, the suburbs, them niggas used to love anything that was no limit. Like,
yeah.
anything that was no limit, nigga. Anything that made the trunk rattle, they ain't give a fuck what it was. They give a fuck if it was a chat. They give a fuck what the fuck what it was. Did you well, of course, I think yeah, of course you did. That's not even a fucking question that you listen to No Limit. It's in your music. A lot of
Oh,
your references is in your music. You
oh
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like it's kinda hard to just ask you kinda like direct questions like that. But the question I did wanna ask, like the soul music, the
Mm.
Nita Baker, Nita J. Blige, shit like that. Like, don't that just put you like in a trance sometimes, nigga? Like, cause I sometimes I'll sit here and I'll play that shit, and I played the whole What's a 411 album the other day just cause it was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And do you think that music just is just never gonna die?
It won't, man. It's
Mm,
timeless, man. Such thing as timeless music, music that you gonna hear, that you gonna listen to forever, and it'll never lose its value.
mm,
That's what I'm making. You feel me?
Mhm.
I want niggas 100 years from now to be playing my shit and be like, yo, this shit cold. Still discovering samples that I use. Like, damn, I ain't know this came from that. You know what I mean? I ain't know
Mhm.
this was that. And my shit gonna become samples. You feel me? People gonna
Yeah.
be sampling my shit. My original music that's on original beats and shit. They gonna be sampling that shit, making new music for new generations and shit.
How often 'cause, out west and shit, I think that's more of the southern, uh, speaking part of the city.
Mhm.
How often do you just, like, niggas be like, "Damn, you from Texas?"
Niggas always think I'm from niggas always think I'm from anywhere but here. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it's always either a southern place or they think I'm from California.
'Cause
So
niggas
they
ain't familiar with out west. That's why. Cause
yeah,
even when you play Scummy, the song Scummy and shit,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it don't sound like it sounds like a Chicago song, but it doesn't for, outside niggas, you wouldn't think, "Oh, that's Chicago?" Like, nah.
yeah, yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think that was Chicago. You
Yes.
yeah. No, but that's cause we're a different type of breed, man. We're a different type of, just cut from the cloth. The west side is a tiny, tiny little spot in the city, bro. It's
Mm.
tiny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially compared to the south side, you could probably fit 8 west side, probably 10, 12 west sides in the south side.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why West Side niggas don't beef like that because
Mm.
it's too small. You know what I'm saying? I catch you at Walmart with your mama on a Saturday morning, and you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
stomp your ears together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, we ain't even. That's why West Side niggas get money because it's too small to beef.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's too small to be for everybody outside. That's one thing I noticed, everybody outside, you know what I'm saying? More outside than over east or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be a lot of I done got weed out west too. I done been to the little Circle Park, of course, little drive through, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? I done
yeah,
been over
yeah.
there. They had some good
Yeah.
shit too out there, man, and, uh, you know what? But they be trying to give too much credit to Cam and DMX though, for the west side too.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like when Cam was out here
Yeah.
fucking with them niggas, and yeah, X was fucking with them Latin King niggas and shit.
Mhm. Out west? He
But
was fucking with Black niggas out west?
yeah, that nigga what was his name? Kato. That nigga
Mm.
Kato. Yeah, he was fucking with them Kings and he had, I don't know the story. He got killed or some shit, and X was riding
Yeah,
for him.
I remember Kato. I remember he used to mention Kato. I used cause X, that was like one of my first that was actually my first rap album I ever bought, like, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and even fucking, from the movies, nigga, I used to watch the movies, I used to watch, like, all that stupid shit he was in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Besides Belly, I still think Belly is pretty good, but it has a lot of flaws in it now, but you know what I'm saying?
All them old movies, bro. When we go back and watch them now,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, who you could tell. See, that's what the internet did. G,
Mm.
it like links you in. Like you don't have to be from the streets if you on the internet, because you could just go on the internet and just see what the streets talking about. Back
Mhm.
in the day, you had these writers and these people who were writing these movies, but they wasn't in tune with the streets. So like a perfect example is like when Big Worm was trying to kill them niggas over $200. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That's not even a thing. They should have made it 2,000. They should have made it a rack. They should have made it $500. Something. You know what I'm saying? You
But
get
but but but
grown.
wasn't that multiple times though?
What?
That Smokey kept doing that shit. I think he was getting tired of his shit.
Yeah, but he was like, man, I heard he smoked the fool over $50. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, come on, man, ain't nobody finna risk their life for no $50, man. Not in the streets for real. You know
But
what I'm saying?
I guess, but that's the thing though too, like, with the internet and everything like that, it made little silly shit like that comedic.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, and then they don't really know, like, the severity of it, what it would really, you know what I'm saying, would really
yeah,
get into, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, 'cause shit ain't easy, and even if a nigga would try to smoke you over that much, it either got to be a nigga with a mental problem, or he just in and out of jail like it ain't shit.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Then Worm sent the whole pop out team, man. Sent the whole team on these niggas got Max and Uzis and shit hopping out of van. And you not doing that over no $200 fucking, bro.
When how long have you just been fucking with just movies and shit like that in film? Because I'm
Um,
because I can just tell in the way your videos are. You know what I'm saying? You have some sort. I just read a comment on your one on the Anita J. Blige video. Is
yeah.
that real from what he
What?
said, how y'all did that shit? He's
What?
like, "Yeah, I wanna film this shit right here." And he was like, "You wanna pop an Adderall or some shit like that." It's in the comment
Yeah.
section. He
Yeah.
was like he was like, "Yeah, you got up and you was like, 'Yeah, can we just film this song right here?'" And he was like, "Yeah, you got an Adderall, blah, 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 blah." So,
Hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, so that's real?
Yes, sir. All my shit real, man. Unless the feds listening, man. It's all entertainment.
He
It's
said, "Let's."
all it's all entertainment. Unless but yeah, all my shit real, gang.
He said, "Oh my."
That's
Yeah,
why, man, that's what I started rapping for. I wanted to be a comedian. But I
okay.
started I started rapping because, niggas would be freestyling all day, every day, you know what I'm saying? Every single day, niggas would freestyle 6, 8
Mhm,
hours like it was a job type shit. And
mhm.
and I only started rapping because niggas, like, you remember when niggas found out like rappers wasn't real, rappers wasn't really doing the stuff they had said they was doing,
Yeah,
and they wasn't really selling drugs, they wasn't really carrying guns, they wasn't really doing this and that. Man,
yeah.
gee, that shit hurt my feelings, man. That shit
Why?
really hurt my soul, bro, because we was out here listening to them
Mm.
doing what they telling us to do. We out here doing that shit for real. And then we
Yeah, yeah,
find
yeah.
out these niggas, y'all niggas ain't really doing this. Like, what?
I think
So
I
it
think
was,
I think you think that might be more of like a capacity problem because we done had so many rappers, so much of an influx of rappers. I mean, back in the day, we only had so many to deal with. Now we got so many that come in today. It's just like it's ridiculous.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know really what it was. Well, I do know what it was. It was that back in the day you couldn't be a rapper and a street nigga. You could only be one. So it was the rappers was Ice-T talked about this. The rappers was the niggas who were telling the story of the street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was around. They was not that, them niggas was they homies and shit. They was definitely around, but they
Mhm,
just wasn't doing the shit that they was rapping about because they homies was really doing the shit. You know what
mhm,
I mean? They homies was the ones going to jail, or I'm rapping about I'm in jail. Okay, that was because your homie went to jail. I'm rapping about selling dope on the block. That's because you watched your homie do that.
mhm. And maybe I mean maybe they still kind of put their little time in. I think
Yeah, but
I
it
think
was,
I think sometimes Kendrick is like that. Kendrick will let you know, yes, he raps for niggas that's in jail.
yeah.
And but also I think that his whole and I don't know, maybe or maybe not. I don't know. I think the theory behind his whole album is or his first album was that he did, kill somebody or
Mm.
whatever, and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? That's just the whole story of the scenario of that maybe start off as I don't know. But
I
yeah,
think it's cap, but
yeah. I think it is too because I don't know, man. It's a fucking fine. It's sometimes it's a hard line too because it's just like then you got the niggas like why would I say that full story? You know what I'm saying in a rap song. And then you got those
yeah,
niggas. So it's
yeah,
like
no, man, ain't no nigga. Even these young, dumb, goofy niggas who, yeah, are stupid enough to go on record and say they killed
mhm,
somebody. It's just like a nigga who really did that, bro, in real life, for real, they not stupid enough to. You not dumb enough to go on and tell a story that can't never go away. Like, you could be 90 years old finna die, and police could come arrest your ass for a murder you did 70 years ago.
yeah, it's maybe one or two out those millions though, because they do it. We had TK.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
for
So it's
sure.
like it's so what's weird about it is that too, it's like it's nothing is impossible. Like even with like look at like the memes that you post
Mm,
on your story and shit like that. Like some like or when or Mike Terror, the certain memes that he posts on his story and shit like that. Like some of those memes, I don't see those on regular social media. Like I
yeah,
barely come across them in the Reddit. Like you have to be like in some type of certain sphere to see like videos like that. You know what I'm saying? So like when I see y'all post like these certain wild ass videos, it's just like somebody's gonna do it.
yeah,
Somebody gonna jump off a ledge. Somebody gonna do something. Something's gonna
yeah.
be on tape. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, you ain't lying. You ain't never lying.
just like the little boom nigga the other day, the academics nigga,
Yeah, he
red
touching
handed,
kids and shit, man. That shit ain't never cool, man.
red fucking handed, man, and sat there and
And
lied.
bro, that's why see now you proving my point, right? This
Right.
why I don't believe nothing that these niggas be saying, bro, because
Mm,
you have niggas that like, okay, the 42 Doug shit, for instance,
mm,
right? This is a perfect example. I don't know these niggas, I don't fuck with these niggas, I don't really listen to these niggas. So I
right.
don't have no dog in the fight, but I'm gonna just bring up an example because it's something relevant.
Mm,
He Offset said he ran the nigga pockets and he bust on the nigga and he did this. Buddy online talking about that never happened. What you talking about? That could have never happened to me. Then
mm.
you get a nigga who was there that was like, nigga, that most certainly did happen. Nigga, fuck is you
Yeah.
talking about? So it's like these niggas will get on camera and say something didn't happen in hopes of it not never coming up, and as long as it don't come up, then you validated that it never happened. But as soon as a nigga come out the blue and be like, nigga, that did happen, fuck you mean? Like, what, I'm just making this up out my asshole?
Mm, mm.
So
It's weird. It's
I
weird.
don't believe I don't believe none of these niggas, bro. They not, these niggas ain't real, and it's just like that shit that Jada said, bro. We used to do the shit for real in real life that y'all get on here and claim y'all was doing. And
Mhm.
y'all might have did it, maybe, sorta, kinda, who knows, whatever. But
Yeah.
the point is that we really did that shit and we
Mhm,
didn't get on the internet and tell people. Like,
mhm,
for
mhm.
what?
Yeah, what it's the world is content now. It's gonna get way worse.
It's stupid though. You incriminating yourself. I would never, bro. I say on one of my songs, like the first murder that I witnessed was astonishing, right? It's like
Mhm.
I never in my whole life told the internet. I never told nobody. I never, cause it was an actual traumatization for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
really something that if I close my eyes, I can see it right now. You know what I mean?
And
This ain't
at what
no.
age was this you said?
Man, I can't really, you know what I mean? It's
It
just
was really,
it's entertainment,
yeah,
my. But
yeah,
yeah, no, it's been different ages. It was like
okay, okay,
it was
okay.
like 8 years old, 15 years old. It was
Yeah.
17. It was 25. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not talking about anything in particular. I'm just saying
No, yeah.
times that there were things that happened. That's all. You
Yeah,
know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
yeah. No, 'cause shit, I mean, shit, living anywhere, it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? Shit ain't
No.
easy, man, it ain't easy. With, with you and everything, I mean, but I think we about yeah, I think we about the same age. I think we are oh, maybe I'm a little bit older than you. Uh, but, just being out there, not even just the traumatizing stuff, even at the time of just being a kid, I mean, did you feel like your life was, like, still fun? You feel like there was a lot of things you grabbed from that you pull to this day?
Yeah, man. Man. I was bad as hell when I was a kid. My life was always fun because I was, you know what I'm saying. I was trying to be grown and doing shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing at the age. You know what I'm saying? And
But you hung
um,
out with a lot of older niggas?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I always hung with older niggas because just to put it simply. The young niggas wouldn't let me hang. They wouldn't let me play with them. They wouldn't let me
Mm,
come over their house. They wouldn't let me, whatever, for whatever reason. It was never nothing that I was doing to them or nothing. They just ain't want to hang out. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna go hang with the older niggas, learn some game, get on some bitches, cause the younger niggas wasn't on no hoes. They wasn't,
mm.
you know what I'm saying? And shit, you know, older niggas put you on shit. These younger niggas just, it's just the blind leading the blind type shit.
Hell yeah, yeah. You talk about the peop the culture a lot, the church culture a lot. I would say the church culture. Uh, yeah,
Hell yeah.
man. That was something that I wanted to do and,
Mm,
was just kinda, like, always infatuated with. Uh, but, my my favorite doc is, American Pimp. I think it's better than Pimps Up, Hoes Down to me.
yes,
Uh,
sir.
I
Sir.
don't know why, man. Maybe that's because that's the first one I seen, but just, like, watching that shit, man. Because for me, like, I grew up in, like, a Spanish neighborhood, man, so it's like we was over there by the train tracks, niggas used to hit the train tracks over there by Western,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, and, we was over there by them train tracks, so there's a lot of Mexicans and a couple black folks, a lot of Mexicans, though, and shit like that. I guess I would kinda play with the kids, but kinda not, cause like, I was like a surgery baby, like, I was like one of them babies that had to stay in the hospital, like, fucking, like, damn near a year after I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
born and shit,
Mm,
and, so my mom was, like, always cautious and shit like that, but I always had an uncle. I never hung out with him or nothing like that, but I would always, like, watch him or whatever. He
yeah,
rapped, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? My mama tried to get him to, fuck with Snoop, and she had a meeting with him and Snoop. Snoop was like, "Come to death row." The nigga
Mm.
didn't wanna get on the plane.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man. My uncle was crazy, man. My Uncle Joe crazy, bro. He was a rapping ass nigga, man. He was a rap I'm telling you, he was a rapping ass nigga, and he was one of them niggas, he listen to a song, you say a bar, as long as you get that bar off, he gonna give you a "woo!" And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay, go ahead."
yeah,
He was just a rapping ass nigga, man. He was just a rapping ass nigga, and you know what I'm saying? He was rapping and women. I remember one time, even when I was older, I took that nigga around for, Valentine's Day to give all his girls some so he gave 'em, like, a little candy
yeah,
and a rose. Let you know this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just looking like, "Damn, how the fuck do you maintain?" 'Cause some of you got babies with, some of 'em you just met. Like, how do you maintain that shit? But I was always into that, man. I was always into, not even, I never looked at the church action as, maintaining multiple females.
yeah,
I looked at it as maintaining a strategic business.
yeah,
Like, because even if you had one bitch, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, like, I don't know, small things, like when that one nigga was like, "Man, I gave a bitch too much yak," you know what I'm saying? She throwing up her liquor and shit. Like, I understand that niggas will look at that as funny, but he probably learned that night, "Okay, this is her limit. I can't really take her this far." If you really doing it right.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like how do you look at it? But I just always looked at it that it just I guess we could say maintaining a bitch.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
how do you look at it? And when was you, I guess, introduced to it?
Man, I was introduced to it from hanging with older niggas, man.
Yeah.
Um, Watching my uncles and shit down south. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of southern hospitality in my style too, cause I used to be
Mhm.
in the south a lot. Got in trouble up here. My mama sent me down south, and she ain't realized she was sending me to a way worse place than what was up here. You feel me? Cause down there, it's like up here times 10, because you can freely carry a gun down here. You could,
Mhm.
it ain't no police within, probably within an hour range. You know what I'm saying? If you call the police down there, they not even pulling up.
And niggas
They
had
not,
the niggas have tracks down there?
huh?
Niggas running tracks down there?
Yeah, man. But
Where
it's
you was
it's
at?
it's totally different. Because
Mm,
you was off the phone with it. It ain't no. It is not really no. It ain't no track down. I'm in Mississippi. You know what
mhm,
I'm saying, in the country. So it ain't no track down here. It's just call my phone. I got the bitch.
mm,
Or the crack houses down there. It'll be like one trailer or a house or something that all the crackheads frequent, and they just stay there all day, spending up all their money, they whole check. You had a bitch come through there, go through there before they done blew through the whole check. You know what I'm saying? Go through there, hit a couple motherfuckers off, bring me the bread back. You know what I'm saying? This where I initially learned the culture from. So then when I come back to the city, I'm already a step ahead of niggas. I'm doing shit off the phone. I'm doing shit out the crib. Niggas was still standing on the block when I was
mhm.
when I was off the phone with it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
Niggas was shit even serving. Niggas used to stand on the block with the rocks and blows, nigga. I was off the phone. You feel me?
Mhm,
With
mhm.
the entertainment rocks and blows.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The West Side
um,
Guns and stuff. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't even know what any of that stuff is for real. You know what I'm saying?
The the
But
the most the most I was looking to do, G, and me and my niggas was had one of them is in the chat too. And he'll
mm,
remember this shit. Like we was trying to get some hoes from motherfucking yeah, damn, what's that motherfucking strip club in the south suburbs of Harvey? Shit.
what
Uh
Arnie's?
Not Arnie's, no, we ain't go to Arnie's that much.
Uh,
We thought Arnie's was a little I thought Arnie's was a little bit dirty. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, it definitely was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think I know what
Ah,
you're talking
not
about.
the because you
I
know
ain't,
it's 2.
huh?
It's 2 of them. It's
Yeah, I can't.
Club O, there you go. No, Club O was around the corner. Yeah, have you ever been to Club O? Club
I
O was
don't think so.
oh,
Did it
man,
have
I know
another
you
name? Did it have a different name?
no, no, it was always so
Oh,
In Harvey on Ashland, it was 2 of them, and
okay.
Club O was, like, right before the other one.
Oh,
Skybox, there you go, Skybox, there you go.
okay.
So
Okay.
you know what Skybox at on Ashland, and these are the strip clubs I can come to. I think Skybox still open.
Was
But
it
Club
like 100? Was it like 150 something?
yeah, yeah, it's like 143rd or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, some. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about.
But Skybox is right 'cause my grandmama live over there, and everything. Skybox is right there, then around the corner is
Mm,
Club O. Club O was, like, more sophisticated. They had jackets owned by the mob or
mm.
some shit. It felt like it was, but I used to go up in that motherfucker because I used to like strip clubs a lot when I was there. So I used to go up in that motherfucker, and I liked that one because that one was more like they had better seats. You know what I'm saying? The girls was a little bit better, and not the Skybox had some good ones too. And then the one in Chicago Heights,
Mm.
I can't remember that one. Fucking is it George's or Davis or something like that? I can't remember. I stopped going to strip club a long time ago, but freak I used to go to strip club a lot. But the most me and my niggas was thinking about doing
Mm.
Jimmy's. There you go, Jimmy's. I know you got me. Jimmy's in Chicago Heights. But most of my niggas think about doing was we was gonna have a little hotel, had a bitch out the hotel. You know what I'm saying? We run tricks out the hotel. That's how we was gonna pull it up. We were just too scared to pull it off. So congrats to you. But we was just too scared to pull it off. It was 3 of us. But I was really serious about pulling that bitch off though, man. Tell my man.
Man, we
And then
used to
just build.
we used to run the TTs up out the hotels, like the Shamrock, the motherfucking. It was a hotel on. Well, it's still there. It's a hotel on Jackson,
Mhm.
Jackson in California. There's one on shit on Warren and I don't know where. It's like after Homan.
After home.
I don't know the street. We used
Mhm.
to have a couple hotels. They'd do the little $30 an hour. I mean $30 for two
Yeah.
hours or $40 for 2 hours. Man, we used to run them TTs straight up in there, bro.
Mm.
Niggas all day long, bro. $40 here, 60 here, 20 here. You know what I'm saying? All that. give TT a couple rocks, or
Mhm,
whatever,
mhm.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Me and my homie was laughing the other day about how like you wasn't really outside if you never got your dick sucked by a TT, man. You wasn't outside, man. You wasn't outside.
Oh man, yeah, I be bad. The last time I even been around the track or seen the track was shit, maybe like 4, 5 years ago. I
Yeah.
used to I used to work security, but I used to always see them up and down the track. I used to go see 'em when I got off work. That's how I don't know. I don't know. I'm just into like pimp culture. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I would just go up and down. Not go up and down, but I would go past Cicero by Midway and shit.
Hmm.
You see the same girls out there. Sometimes certain type of night you see a different girl. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I work different types of the fucking day and shit, like overnight in the morning, all that shit. So I used to always see that shit. I'm like, yeah, see the shit's still alive. You know what I'm saying? That shit is still alive out there. So I don't know. I was just always I guess interested in. But one thing I didn't do, see, that's the thing. I think I didn't take it and try to apply it to a lot of women in my life like that. I mean, I guess I was charming, but
Hmm.
it was just like I didn't like I said, I didn't forcefully try to get like, oh, get this many, this many, this many, because it is hard to maintain. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh, it's hard, my nigga. It's stressful than a motherfucker too, man.
see, and that's the thing. It's like that's the thing. Was this like was you still rapping at the time too? I
No,
know
I
you had
wasn't. I wasn't at this time. I wasn't even. I
thinking
wasn't even
about it.
thinking about rapping at all.
You was just
Like,
thinking about being a comedian.
yeah, I wanted to be a comedian, but it wasn't. Nowadays it's so easy to break into something because you got the internet.
Yeah,
Back then,
yeah.
you had the internet, so you had to actually know a person who knew a person,
Mhm.
and then you had to have a relationship with this person because everybody out to get what they trying to get.
And
So
Chicago is harder.
you had to have a relationship with this nigga in order for him to want to do for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could never really um I never knew another comedian that I could get in with, you know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
had to, like I said, you had to know a motherfucker unless you was gonna stand outside the club and beg somebody, please, please, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't never get into comedy because I didn't know nobody. So my thing was I can get into rapping easily because you could at this time, you could start putting your stuff up on the internet. You could start doing little, how they had the little shit where you could upload a song and you get
Mhm.
paid for, get paid $1 or something for it.
Yeah.
Shit started coming in, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The comedians on the internet didn't even start popping off until like shit, probably like 2016 type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
especially for out here, because I don't think niggas even realize Chicago niggas was funny
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Even though most of the big comedians is from Chicago.
Yeah, right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing, them nigga. You know how Chicago is. If I don't know you, I ain't putting you on shit, and I'm already having a hard time with myself. So what I'm gonna put you on some new nigga who I don't know? You probably funnier than me, so I don't want you to take my slot. So you know how niggas be. You know how Chicago is.
Nigga, you know how I was able to get put on? I had
How.
to, cause I didn't, like I said, I didn't know nobody. I didn't know Joe, Fresh Goods. I didn't know nobody from Project Mayhem or nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like I went to school. I was at the school. I ain't even paid the school yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really got my papers for me really graduating. But I was at the school. I was able to get internship at GCI. And the
Yeah.
reason I needed that because Lonnie, I don't know if you remember Lonnie Swain used to be there, but Lonnie
Mm-hmm.
Swain needed an intern, like a mercy intern or whatever. So I was an intern for her. She fired me because she said I sucked at being an intern. So I had to go. I went to Sam Silk, and then I was just active on Twitter.
Okay.
Uh, and I hit up Fiend,
You
and
hit up who?
that's matter of fact, that's probably what matter of fact, that is probably where I bet your ass at the Metro. I hit up Fiend. I hit up
Fiend.
Fiend, and I was at the Currency concert
Okay,
when
okay,
Wiz
okay.
was there, Freddie Gibbs was there.
Mm,
I think Gibbs and them just did Run DMC.
okay, okay.
Gibbs just did that song, but I know I met Project Mayhem and them there. And I probably met you there too. But
Yeah.
that's how I met Ayo and Exa from
Okay.
WBC
Okay.
because I was active on Twitter, and for some reason I hit up Fiend. I hit up actual Fiend, and
Yeah.
Fiend DM me and said, "Hey, I got a cousin out here that can maybe plug y'all, get y'all backstage. Want to get an interview? I just want to get an interview for some content for school."
Yeah.
As and, uh, and I hit the cousin up, she hit me up, she came to us, and the girl I was gonna do the content with, she got scared, so I took my mans with me, and we both went back there and did it, and did the interview and stuff like that, and I think the way I did the interview, it was, like, right when, like, Currency, like, when y'all be done, y'all headline show, y'all be done, all your peoples come downstairs and shit, so I had,
Yeah.
like, kinda, like, just interviewed them right there. I was already kicking it with Ski Beats and shit down there, and that's when EXO and them see me, and that's when I got put onto the magazine, and that's how I got put onto y'all after
Mm,
that. Yeah, yeah, because he was real close with y'all and Project Mayhem. I remember y'all was, he never assigned me to interview y'all though. He assigned me to interview King Louis first, and
mm,
King Louis was my first interview, then it was Katie Got Bands was my second, uh and I remember that one just kinda, like, taking off, G, after
yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying? But I never thought about doing, like, the the street shit that I was doing. Like, I love movies, like, I love the fuck out of movies. I don't know if I never thought I could be a comedian, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I did love the fuck out of movies and shit. Like, back then, what was you fucking with back then? Like, what was it ever because I don't really watch movies, like, consistently like that, like, back to back to back to back. But,
Mm.
like, was there ever, like, a movie that you watched back to back to back, or it was just, like, a slew of movies that you watched?
Oh, Belly was one of the ones that I used to
Mhm.
watch. I watched Belly every single day, all day. State Property was another
Stay
one.
props, stay props.
Um, man, it was a lot of them hood movies. Baller
Choices,
blocking.
choice
Choices.
choices
Um,
on YouTube right now.
yeah, no, it was a lot of them. Well, I would probably say all them hood movies.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, um, Low budget. Oh, another one I used to watch back to back was Repo. You
Repo,
remember,
yep.
you remember Repo with Master P and Cat Williams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that shit, I remember that shit.
Um,
Repo, Paper Soldiers,
Paper Soul. Ooh, I forgot about Soul Plane.
Soul Plane,
You
Soul
ooh, you remember the breaks?
Yeah, I ain't li I didn't like that white boy. It was the white boy that was, like, rapping and shit. I didn't care
Yeah.
for that. It's
Nah,
weird,
I
man.
used to watch that all day, every day, man.
It's weird, man. I'm a stoner and everything like that, but I don't even like Cheech and Chong.
Nah, man. I didn't get into that till I got older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When I was a shorty, that shit was corny to me, man.
I don't like it today. I mean, I still like Half Baked better than fucking Cheech and Chong.
Nah, man, Cheech and Chong, man, it's some real classic. Um, it's some real classic type.
Mm,
Just like nostalgic kind of wave. I was watching it around Christmas time, man. It came on
mm.
Tubi, and Tubi the shit. By the way, I be promoting Tubi like they be paying, like they pay me or something. But no, I was watching it around Christmas, bro. That shit, I was kind of into it. Like, okay, I see where they was going with this shit, man. It's kind of if you know better, this is where all the stoners get their ideas from to make the movies anyway. So it's like, you gotta kind of honor it, even if you don't fuck with it. You gotta know like how high, for instance, that came from that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I don't know,
The-
man. I got the tray. Cheech and
oh
Chong
man,
tray.
my man, my man. But nah, like yeah, nah. When I was a shorty though, you in the streets and shit. That shit corny, man. But
Mhm.
you get older. It's cool. It's decent.
Did you
I still rather watch How High for sure. But
did you did you ever get to did you ever frequent the actual theater a lot? Because one thing that, like, for me, I'm a theater baby, G. Like McClure Court, my mama used to work there,
okay.
and we used to have she used to have me that motherfucker, as a kid,
Yeah.
go back and
Yeah.
watch them. I'd be running around the motherfucker watching movies, like, and I went to go see Friday. I
Yeah.
re I remember how that shit was at the movie theater, G. Do you frequent the movie theater, and do you, like, take advantage of that? Of
We
the
used to
crowd shit?
we used to go to the show all the time.
Mm,
It was a show on Roosevelt and Kedzie. I
mm.
can't, I don't know why the fuck I can't think of the name right now. I'm bogus for that because it was like it was one of the only shows out west, and
It was
motherfuckers
probably
used
like
to.
a Cineplex Odeum. It probably called that, like, Cineplex Odeum or some shit.
Yeah, but it had you know how niggas got a name and shit like, oh, we going to the but I forgot the name. But we used to go in there, man. You could smoke, drink, fuck. People was fucking in there and
Oh,
everything.
damn. Okay,
And
okay.
I used to be in there as a shorty, you know what I'm saying? And we'd go in there just to, think we was cool. Oh, we finna go smoke at the show and woo 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 woo. But yeah, I was more of a DVD man type nigga. Like,
Mm,
cause we used to, like I said, we used to be in them houses. We used to be trapping all the time. So we'll have these movies playing. You know what I'm saying? Or like I was at one point where I was trapping my mama house out. So we used to have these movies playing. Niggas know all the DVD man
and
out west.
and then
Um,
the first thing that come to my mind is that, like, that's how niggas, like, 'cause I ain't no trap, of course, but, like, that's how niggas be watching different shit, like Goodwill Hunting and shit like that, like, on Backstage when he was like, "Oh, you think we just watch gangster flicks? Oh, we watched Goodwill Hunting just last week." You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
shit like that. So I know y'all probably had some other shit up in there too, like, you know what I'm
No, that's how I got on. That's how I got on all the white movies, man.
saying?
Cause niggas would be like, niggas would be like, okay, you want to be a comedian, right? So you gotta be able to work the room. You gotta. What if you doing a white crowd? What if you doing this? What if you doing that? So you
Yeah.
gotta learn white humor. You feel
Mm.
me? A lot. I watch a lot of white movies that people be like, what? And it's like, yeah, see, because you ain't well rounded like that, you don't get it. Like one of my favorite white movies is The Big Lebowski,
Okay. Oh yeah, with the
right?
dude.
Right, with the dude, right? And so many niggas that be like, man, that movie was whack or that shit ain't funny. It's because you don't understand white humor. You feel me?
Oh yeah, cause my joint, my shit, dreams and the hope of sorrow. That's my
Yeah,
shit. You got you listen to me, Larry. You hear
yeah,
me,
yeah,
Larry?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's the
mama,
Big
yeah,
Lebowski. Yeah, yeah, that's the Big
yeah,
Lebowski. I have this weird thing, man, where so I know Big Lebowski. I've seen Big Lebowski. Can I remember Big Lebowski as if like it was a like Friday? No.
yeah,
But if like if you was like in another room and
uh,
you was playing it and I
yeah,
had like 15 seconds of it, I can probably 70% I can guess what movie you watching or what
yeah,
cartoon you watching. That's the
yeah.
weird. I don't know. I was just weird like that. I was just weird like that. But yeah, Big Lebowski. What other white movies you was watching?
Man,
It
so
could
many.
happen to you, or am I
Um,
going back too far?
you remember when they was watching Gummo on Belly?
Yeah,
Nigga, we had Gummo. Like we remember Gummo was banned in this country. It was
yeah,
banned
yeah, yeah.
in a lot of other countries. We had Gummo. We used to ride around in the box Chevy or the Bonneville or the motherfucking Parisian. We used to watch them bitches like how Mr. E videos, nigga. You
With
know
the
what I'm saying? We used to only play white movies though in the car because it was like an influence. It was
yeah.
riding around niggas looking like what they watching. Yeah, you don't know nothing about this here. This ain't Belly. This ain't state property, nigga. We watching motherfucking I don't know, man. I'm you
Break
on
up,
the spot you can't think of shit.
break
But
up and shit. Yeah.
we'll be watching Forrest Gump, or we'll be
Mhm.
watching motherfucking Castaway, or motherfucking I'm trying to think of some funny ass movies, some funny ass white movies that we used to just be dying laughing on.
What's the shit with Seth Rogen when he got old girl pregnant?
You talking about
Damn.
Super? I know we used to watch Super Bad.
Super bad, yeah, super bad. But then um,
Zack and Miri, we used to watch that
Zach
shit.
and Miri, Zach and Miri. Those are a little bit older though. Those are like, yeah, those was like past like high school and shit like that. Zach and Miri make a porno.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I went to Wedding Crashes. I went to the
Man,
movies to go see
ooh,
Zach and
Wedding
Miri.
Crashers, we used to cry laughing on that shit, bro. We still be using little terms from that. Did you motorboat? Did you motorboat? You motorboating son of a bitch. I swear to God, bro, that was my shit. Man, it's so many of the movies, bro. Even down to the Martin Scorsese's, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
motherfucking the Goodfellas, the motherfucking Goodfellas was one of my favorite movies of all time. I still watch
Mm,
that all day, every day.
mm.
Casino, watch that all day, every day. You know you had to have the gangster shit in there, the
Yeah,
Scarface
yeah.
and
Yeah,
all that.
We had Casino on 2 tapes.
Yeah, yeah,
We had that shit on
all that.
2 tapes. I went to go
That
see
movie
Forrest
long
Gump
as
the
a
movie
motherfucker, ain't it?
because we had on 2 VHS
Yeah,
tapes. That's
that's what
niggas
I'm
had on 2
saying. That
VHS
movie long as shit, bro.
niggas will never know that era, boy, but niggas had that shit on 2 fucking VHS tapes, man. Like, it was just that was just a serious, serious thing. I went to see, what was that shit? You just named it. God damn it, the Tom Hanks shit. Forrest
Oh,
Gump. I went to see
Castaway.
No, Forrest Gump. I ain't see
Forrest Gump, yeah,
Castaway. But
yeah.
Forrest Gump, I definitely seen when I was, like when it came out and shit.
Uh,
It Could Happen to You. You remember that? That's another stupid ass white people movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
It had, these motherfucking D Rose Perez. It had Rose
Okay,
it had Rose Perez and, Nicolas Cage. They, like,
okay,
won the
okay.
lottery, and, shorty was like I don't know what the fuck. Oh, Nicolas Cage was trying to be like a good dude and shit, like donate that shit, and she
Yeah.
was trying to run up a bag, and I think they like ran through all their lottery money or some
Uh,
shit, and then like they won again or some shit like that. I don't know. It was some shit. I used to watch shit like that. Philadelphia. You remember that movie?
I don't know, but I think I remember the title though.
Nigga, watch that shit today, and you'll be like, damn, this is Denzel saying all this type of shit. Because if you remember the movie was with Tom Hanks and Denzel. Tom Hanks had AIDS. Tom Hanks was gay. This was like
Mm,
'94.
I don't remember.
So just imagine the shit that's going on. I'm just saying, go back and watch it again, and just
I'm gonna
imagine the
watch
shit
that.
that's
You
going
said
on.
it's Philadelphia.
It's just called Philadelphia. It's just called
Okay, okay.
Philadelphia. It's a scene in there where there's a gay dude that hits on Denzel, and
Uh-huh.
Denzel just like goes off on that nigga. I'm talking about all type of shit. Niggas they wouldn't put that shit in there today.
Now we used to watch 6 Degrees of Separation.
6 degrees of
Just
separation.
to watch and be like, I know something up with Will Smith, bro. I know something to him. And then to see it damn near 30 years later, to
Mhm.
see what he going through with Jada, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, he was into it. He was definitely into that.
How many total projects you think you got out? I mean, I know on the streamings they count down to up to 30, 27,
Yeah, I was gonna say I got about 27 or 28, one of them. I'm
27.
finna, I don't know when this coming out, but I'm finna drop a project tomorrow.
Oh well shit, this was gonna come out like tomorrow.
Well,
Oh,
there you go.
YouTube. Well, we
I'm
live right now, but it's gonna come out tomorrow on YouTube and shit.
I'm finna drop a project just out of nowhere tomorrow. I ain't said nothing about it.
I know you always do that though, cause
Yeah,
you what you dropped last year like 3 or 4?
yeah,
Yeah, you dropped like 3 or 4 last year.
yeah. And
I did a
I don't care what nobody say, bro. We started that shit, bro. I don't care, motherfucker gonna argue to death. It's so much shit in this music shit that we started. We started that shit. Wasn't nobody doing it when we was doing it. And since now that time passed and it's been such a pile up of everybody else doing it, they gonna say, man, come on, man, fuck out of here. It's so many things I could name, bro, that we started, bro, that we started doing that shit. And we specifically started doing it because wasn't nobody else doing it. You know what I'm
That's
saying? That's why it's so easy to remember. Like, yeah, we started that. Like, yeah,
that
we started that.
it's a do you think our city still gets celebrated a lot though?
You talking about Chicago?
Just Chicago and us as artists, period. Because even with like with you, I mean, you get looked at by a lot of people. I seen like Rob Markman.
That's
Uh,
my man's, by the way.
yeah, Rob Mark. He likes your obscure album titles. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I remember I talked to him. I remember I was talking to him and shit on a DM because who the fuck was he fucking with? I think it was King Louis. He was about to interview or something like that. And I was like trying to get on and shit. Because a journalist, you should know by now. You've been here long enough. I mean, I don't know if a lot of rappers even acknowledge, but a journalist job ain't a journalist way to like even try to get on is like damn near the same way as an artist. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Trying to connect with niggas and shit like that. Maybe they give you a job somewhere. It usually doesn't happen, and you usually got to do it yourself a lot, but you just got to keep it going and shit. And that's why I had hit him up about that. But yeah, you get acknowledged by a lot of motherfuckers. And the Andre Three Stacks, how the fuck he found out about you?
Man, I heard through an inside source, man, and he said he definitely heard of me before. He definitely.
But you know that's possible, right?
No, I
That's
yeah, I know, but it's still surprising. I mean, in my case, it's not as surprising because if
mm,
when these big lists be come out, I'm always on them. I might
yep.
be way down at the bottom, but I'm on them. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
wait,
So
was any of your albums on any list last year in Chicago? I didn't check no list.
I don't know. You know what? The 2020s done got so jumbled up for me,
Yeah.
bro. Like I think something came out in 22 and it'd be like, nah, they came out in 21 or 20 or this or that. So I don't really know about if it was something on 23, but definitely 22, 21, and 20 for sure.
You
And
you know
even back 19, 18,
yeah.
17, all that. But
'Cause
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if you remember, but even if you go on my Instagram page, we made a list like me, David Drake, Shamika, and God, I can't remember that man's name, G. But he manages Lil Ju. Lil Ju
Yeah.
on the beat, he manages him.
Mm,
We all made a list of like the top, what was it, 100
yeah.
songs in Chicago. I don't know if you remember when that list came out, but I remember
Yeah.
you and Tree is definitely like on that list and everything like that. I didn't look I don't look at lists too much. Yeah, I don't even hardly listen to a lot of rap. I listen to a lot of R&B, you know what I'm saying? I listen to R&B. But you said when like with Rob Markman, he found you think he just found you straight on the internet? Or was it in like some type of setting or somebody hooked him up?
No, it had to be some type of him seeing my name as an underdog on one of these lists. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
You think that's
That's
what it
how I
is?
always get noticed.
Maybe sometimes it's just from the niggas that they maybe follow and they maybe see like, okay, well, this is a because like I said, with the names of your songs, I can see them just catching niggas off guard, like because it seemed like shit. It seemed like Andre took your kind of strategy with naming that damn flute album.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now he definitely 100% did, G. And people were saying like he got that from the punk wave, because the punks really started that shit. But that's where I got it from. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Back in 2012 type shit. Niggas was naming our songs, crazy shit. The names wasn't so long. I
mhm.
ain't gonna lie, but the song would be about,
Yeah,
you
like Old
know,
Dirty did a little bit.
yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm not gonna say I didn't start that, but I think that in hip hop I started that shit to what it is. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Mhm,
I can't say I was the first nigga to look at the punks and say, okay, I'm gonna do it that. You know what I'm saying? But to the degree it's happening that into how I do it type shit. I started that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They gonna argue me down, whatever. Nigga, you know what it is. Even niggas who know, even niggas who was there, who watched me started, be trying to argue. I don't know about that, G. Nigga, you was there. What you mean? Like, come on, man. Like, niggas will try to, front on you. You know how Chicago do. But
I I don't get it sometimes. I mean, shit, cause like, yeah, cause like, I'm looking at your shit right now. I'm looking at your shit. You okay? Free swag too. These was all, you know what I'm saying. But then it's like, I kind of remember too. Me, I kind of caught it at when being woke ain't fun,
yeah, yeah.
and I was like, okay, he started to put like these little, and I for real, I remember, I for real like looked at these albums. I used to always, cause I've been streaming for like nigga like 3 years now, and I've
Mm,
definitely like people in my chat or whatever that's in here, or whatever that come through, like they definitely heard your music before. They
mm,
definitely they definitely heard me play your music before a lot, you know what I'm saying? So and I always go over like the just the names of the songs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they all are true statements. Like white people do love algorithms
yeah.
because niggas show don't I hate them. And I just started getting on YouTube.
No,
I
but
hate this
it's
shit.
like no, they love that shit because white people are always trying to control some shit. So they don't want,
Mm,
they trying to, they love them algorithms because they can control you. They can say who can see your shit and who they can say who not finna see your shit. And you know what I'm saying. My thing about the streaming and even with Instagram, even with social media, period, is like that's the point of that title is like they using algorithms to control us.
mm.
Like they remember when you could just post a video up and if people liked it, you could just keep hitting retweet, 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 or reshare, reshare, and it'll blow up. It'll go viral. Now they control the virality. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go viral no more. Unless your video is so outlandishly crazy, that they don't have no control. Like you done smacked the bitch on the back of a bicycle, doing a wheelie with two beers in your hands, and a dog was pulling a sled or some type of shit. Some type of shit that's so outlandishly crazy that they can't control the algorithm of it. It's really the only way you can go viral now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's whack, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's trash, bro. You should be able to post some shit, and if it's dope enough that this person want to share it, that this person see it, that they want to share it, that this person see it, that they want to share it, it should be able to go viral.
Man, niggas don't even know what viral is no more. It's I'm telling you, Chris, it's about to get worse, brother. It's about to
It's
get
about
worse.
to, yeah,
Niggas do not know or even understand is you say a word enough, this shit will get crossed, down the road. I'm telling you, niggas do not know what viral really means. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It
yeah,
does come in some type of form or wave, but people just feel like a couple motherfuckers responding to you is going viral.
yeah, yeah. People don't know what it really means.
Exactly.
Like when
Exactly.
your phone is melting, like when Mad Lib tweeted me out and he said he gonna do a project with me, bro. My phone melted that day, bro. I had to get a new phone. My phone never worked. I kept the phone for I had to keep I wasn't just gonna get it the next day and shit.
Mhm,
So I had
mhm.
to keep the phone for about 6 months after that. My phone never worked the same, bro. My shit melted. My shit was so motherfucking hot that you couldn't even pick it up. It was hot like you put it on the stove or something. My shit was so hot. It and when the warning come on your phone, it say your phone is too hot and it
That's
turn
like when
off.
you sleep on it and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
man, my shit, man, my phone never worked the same. The screen at the top was melted. You couldn't see nothing but above a certain part of the screen. All that, bro. I be laughing about that sometimes. I
Mm.
be telling motherfuckers Mad Lib owe me a phone.
Yeah.
His
It
ass owe me a phone, bro.
it's, you know your ass got some albums on certain platforms, some of 'em ain't. So
Yeah, yeah,
is this
yeah.
one out?
Now I do that on purpose though.
Yeah, 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 I know, that's what I'm saying, like, even though we counted, like, 27, 28, you still got certain ones that ain't on, certain streaming. But you said the Mad Lib one is out or is about to come out?
No, 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 no. That ain't out. That ain't out.
Ain't out yet? Okay.
But no, see, I do that on purpose because I want to get them crowds. Like you have a different crowd for each streaming platform. It's a
Mhm,
whole different crowds, a whole different type of people. So I do that on purpose. Like I'm gonna make this crowd go over there. I'm gonna make this crowd go over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm
mhm,
gonna make you have to go over there. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? And if you don't want to, then you don't. You just never hear it. Then it'll be a conversation being had over here. Hey, you heard that album? No, I didn't hear it because it's only on this platform. Okay, now it's gonna make you have to go over there and hear it, or else you just gonna be left out the conversation.
Man, I remember I didn't sat on this stream a few times, nigga. We done sat here and played Spider-Man and just had your shit going.
Yeah,
Or I played
yeah,
some cat just had your shit going. That's a big thing over here. I like to play music and shit,
yeah,
over here and shit where we had the shit going, or even when I'm like DJing over here. You know what I'm saying? Like I did like a whole little hour set of your music or stuff like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's like
My nigga.
you got your ass has so much, but you got so much, but it's just like I'm a sucker for soul beats. I'm a sucker for that type of music like that. But you know what? I'm not too big on like see that's the thing. Like so then like niggas would be like, oh well, chill. You would like West Side Gun or you would like because I'm sorry, those are the first niggas I got to name, but some of them niggas I don't listen to all the way. Like,
Mm,
it's just like I like West Side Gun out of all of them, maybe because of his voice. I think voice inflections mean a lot to me, like, even with Rick Ross, with you, well, yeah, and then, with you, and then, who the fuck else? Even, well, the kids try to do it, but they do it so computerized today. I use sometimes with Playboi Carti. He
yeah.
doing his little 2024 voice and shit. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Even though he doing it computerized, he don't really sound that way. But it's like the tone that he's using, the tone that he has it programmed to,
yeah,
it catches my ear and shit like that. I'm all
yeah.
about like a catch by ear type nigga. So it's like, but even like um man, Earl, like sometimes we'll be on here, we'll listen to a lot of Earl. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll just because like I what I do is and since you say white people love algorithms, what I do is like I'll take a song and like I'll take one of your songs and be like, make it a radio page.
Yeah.
Just try to listen to that damn like-minded music and shit like that. But that's only really I only really listen to rap when I come on the stream like that. I mean, by myself, I just mostly listen to like R&B and shit. No really new niggas. Any new niggas you fucking with?
I don't know if he knew, but I love Cardi, man. I love what Cardi be doing, man.
I like
Um,
Mac Homie.
you say who?
Mac Homie, Mac
Yeah,
Homie.
yeah, man. I was actually supposed to do some shit with dude,
Okay.
and then he just blew up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know how that be. You know how
Yeah,
niggas be.
yeah, yeah.
Um, no, I fuck with Mark though, man. It's some new shit, man, that I be fucking with. Um, I can't really. Tisa Korean, I fuck with him for sure.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
um, like man, when I be on the spot, I can't think of shit, man.
Me neither. I be having that same thing too. I know I've been bumping fucking Caribou a lot.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like I like Caribou, man. I like her. I hope she'll oh man, but it's like niggas be getting signed to not signed, but I don't know, like I said, this viral thing, when niggas get viral, it seems like they next shit feel like it's just so manufactured when it come out. So I hope
Well,
I don't know.
that's because you're dealing with people who not true artists, man. You got rappers and you got artists, you got producers and you got beat makers. You know what I'm saying? It's these people that they manufacturing because that's what they doing. They not true artists. That's why when they next shit come out, it be whack. It's not. It don't even surprise me because I,
But
I be
then
calling that shit.
then they need to kinda go down the type of route that you go down then. They need to just be independent, or I don't know if you're independent or whatever, but just be yourself and release music the way you wanna release music, like,
People
just
ain't willing to do the work, man. They not willing to take that long road. They want the short road.
why you took the
And
long road?
that's why
Why do you
you
feel like you
don't
caught the
have.
long road?
Why did I? Because I believe in artist development, bro. Like I wouldn't be this dope. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm a ring. I'm a toot my own horn because I took the long road. I wouldn't be dope if I ain't take the long road. I
Mhm.
wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't have longevity if I ain't take the long road. I would have took the short road. I would have had a short career that would have been over with. You take the
Yeah.
long road, you have a long standing relationship. You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah, I feel like I'm taking the long road, you know
And
what I'm
you
saying,
gonna
and not
have a
taking my
longevity,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, 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 that's true, man, that's true. Cause yeah, cause like, your music and shit, man, like, yeah, it's definitely, like, it's a timeless shit, I feel like,
It gotta
especially
be.
for
It,
Chicago.
it gotta be. If I'd be bogus if it wasn't.
Especially for Chicago, nigga, like, if you I would say this for the ones that, wanna be historians, cause I don't feel like niggas wanna try to dig into our city, but they'll never really dig into our city, like, they they don't understand, like, the fashion and this shit on there, like, I seen one of your videos, you had a what was that, what was the Yeezy 2? It was a black one, it was the black one, I think black Yeezy 2. It was sitting by itself. I forgot what video that was in.
Mm-hmm.
It was a black Yeezy 2. I think it was, like, sitting in the trash and shit like that. It was like a black Yeezy 2, but, like, even with the fashion stuff, like, we put fashion like, we put so much into fashion, into these niggas out here, a lot of these niggas, man.
They just steal it from us. You know what I'm saying? But
I
that's our fault. It's our fault. It's not they. It's they see something cool, they want to do it. It's
mhm.
our fault for not capitalizing on the shit that we make cool. And Chicago always been like that.
Yeah, yeah, cause even your style, man, where you get your style from?
I get my style um from the offset of what niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not never gonna do what niggas is doing. You know how niggas are walking in you know in tops and bottoms or whatever store that it is now, and they just buy
Zara
the
and shit.
mannequin. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I never been no nigga like that. I'ma go in there and I'ma get the shit. I might get the shoes off the mannequin, put a shirt with it, put some pants with it, put my own hat with it. I might do a custom hat, or a custom coat, or custom shit. I
Mhm.
always been a type nigga that I'ma be flashy in my own way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like none of you other niggas. You dig?
Do you, what's your spots you like to shop at? You do more vintage shops? What would you like to shop at? Cause I like to get, I like to get shit from, like, sometimes, like, from the swap. I
Yeah,
mean, I wish I can go to the swap, more than I used to, but, like, this sweater here, this sweater, like, I don't know, like, 20 something years old from the swap, you know what I'm saying? They got, the motherfucking Blackhawks on it and shit.
yeah,
And
yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah,
still say this motherfucker cold. I be lying to these
yeah,
little niggas too. I be saying, "Hey, this vintage." I be like, "Nigga, this vintage." But, like, I like getting, like, Chicago tees, certain little drops when they used to have them, like, when Joe had the, Chief Keef tee and shit like that, and with Currency when I used to wear Jets hats, like,
yeah,
now
yeah.
you won't even find me with another city hat, to be honest with you. If I ever wore more hats again, it would just mostly be Chicago. My style is, like, super biased, and I
Mhm.
don't know, I'm, like, super comfortable with it, in a way, uh, but it's like now, like, I like shopping at, little stores. I never been really to Zara or nothing like that, but I be finding some drip on Amazon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I be finding some Levi's and shit on Amazon, nigga. I be fucking around with that. So I'm like really more simple and shit like that. But it's mostly that and Jordans for right now. I've been really into that shit. Because they've been remaking a lot of the Jordans and shit like
Classic.
that. So I got a couple of them on deck. So yeah, I never really catch them though, man. I I don't know. You be fucking with any of the Jordans that be dropping now?
I just started back wearing Jordans in 2020. I was a kid who I had all the mics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
All the mics. I had them all. My mama worked for CPS and shit. All her students used to work at, Foot Locker, Champs, Foot
Mm,
Action, all that. So I had all the mics. I had them early. I always had my mics before everybody else.
mm,
So, so when I had got into rapping and shit, and I seen niggas who was just getting cool. They was just getting hoes and shit.
mm.
And I got the Jordans on. I got the Jordans on. It's like, nigga, I was wearing them when I was a kid. I was wearing them when I was a teenager type shit. Like, so I was on different shit. You know what I mean? I was
Mm,
wearing, but when the pandemic came back, they start really. I said came back, but when the pandemic
mm.
came, they really start doing some real classics. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Some
yeah, yeah.
real dope shit. So I got back into the mics, man. I did, man, and it wasn't planned because I was planning on never wearing mics again. You know what I'm saying?
What was you
But
wearing before you got back into 'em?
I was doing a lot of
I
like
I hear you I hear
Margiela.
you mention, Asics a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was doing Asics. I was doing Margellas.
Mm,
Niggas had the Ricks. You know when
mhm.
Ricks was only like 550. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I had the motherfucking the rafts, the motherfucking niggas was doing a lot of either designer. I was wearing Vans, custom Vans and shit. I was wearing Vans in like '08. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Niggas was like, man, get them white boy shoes out of here, man. Niggas still wearing mics and shit. Like, man. Um, I was doing a lot of I was doing the New Balance before, when they was white boy shoes, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they
I
was
was
dad
doing,
they were the dad shoes.
right, you know what I
It was
mean?
dad shoes, yeah. I don't got I that now right now I don't got a pair of New Balances. I definitely wanna get the belly ones, but I know them shits is hard to find now 'cause them shits is already
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, man. I was doing a lot of shit that niggas wasn't doing and
Mhm.
or they doing now but they wasn't doing back then.
Yeah, 'cause I like I said, yeah, I heard you, in your music, you was definitely mentioning Asics a lot, and I'm like, "Damn, man, Asics, okay." But with Asics, they just comfortable, huh?
Yeah, man. They got that gel bottom.
Mm. So you know what else got them gel well, I don't got them out here, but you know what else got them gel bottoms too, them I got them Drakes, them Noctas.
Oh, I ain't know. I thought they would have been air cause they Nike.
Yeah, I mean, they are, but they got the, like, I guess the Nocta whatever the Nocta shit is, but they
Yeah,
also got, like, a gel bottom at the bottom. Because when you first put them bitches on, motherfuckers damn near stick to the ground.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers is decent too, and they comfortable, man. Niggas be hating on them. Niggas
You
be hating
got
on
you
them
got the
Noctas.
ones that look like the Jason kids
Yeah, is the black and white ones? Yeah, yup, the black and white ones. Yeah, the black and
with the
white
with
black
the with the bubbles on
yeah,
it.
with the bubbles on it. Yup, the original black and white ones.
See, I couldn't get. I love them now. Them bitches hard as fuck,
Yeah,
but I
they
couldn't. I couldn't do it, man, because I can't support um these new niggas that's coming out and they copying the old shit and then
oh,
they
yeah.
they not giving the props to it. Like these new niggas didn't even know he copied them Jason kids. These new niggas they
No.
don't even know who Jason Kidd is.
Some people say that the kids, some people say the pennies too.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
some people say the pennies. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Well,
No,
so
they cold though. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. They cold. They cold for
No,
sure.
they cool. I actually I got them. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. Like I said, I think I understand why you think that. Uh I was so I had like for some reason this year I just got back on like sneakers. So this
Yeah,
year, like I just got back on sneakers. And I bought the playoff 13s and then I seen those or whatever. And then I guess like so what I be doing too, I be watching a lot of niggas on YouTube, like a lot of older niggas that be looking at shoes and shit like that be like
yeah,
around my age.
yeah.
And yeah, they said they definitely said the same thing. Now if he gave back, I don't know. I hope he did though. I hope he maybe did something for him. You know, he gave back. But they definitely was saying like they kept saying Penny Hardaways though. That they look more like the Penny Hardaways than the old. But they definitely are from an old style. But they I don't know, they comfortable. They're very comfortable.
No, I like I
Comfortable.
said, them bitches raw as hell. I was finna get them
Mhm.
because I fuck with Drake. I was finna, and them the first Drake shoes that actually was dope because them other ones. They look like them the shoes that the mixed kids used to wear back in the
Yeah,
day. Shit.
yeah, yeah,
Ugly,
yeah.
ugly as hell shoes. But these was the first ones that was like hard for real. But it's like, nah, man, I'm an OG, man. I can't support that shit, man. I can't do it. I love Drake though, man. People know I'm one of the big Drake fans. You feel
Really,
me?
really, I didn't know that.
Hell yeah, man. I
You,
be man, I'm always defending Drake on Twitter, man. Niggas be on his ass, man. I'm always defending that nigga.
what you think about For All the Dogs?
Who?
What you think about For All the Dogs?
Oh, the album.
Yeah.
It was cool, man. It was cool. See, I'm an open-minded nigga, so I ain't gonna have nothing bad to say about it. You know,
Mhm.
niggas gonna be cause when he sing, niggas is like, oh, he not rapping. When he rap, then niggas like, oh, he ain't singing. When he do both, then oh, he soft. Then when he do it's like, man, let the man create. God damn, you feel me? So I ain't gonna have nothing bad to say, bro. Like even the dance album, bro, which Chris Crack Ben did, but
Oh,
he
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah. I can
dropped
remember
the
that.
he dropped the dance album and shit. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, oh, he dropping dance music and that shit whack. Like you just niggas just be looking for some shit to hate on, man. It don't matter what he do. Somebody gonna say he ain't doing this. As soon as he do
Mhm.
that, they gonna say he ain't doing that. It's I love it, man. I love pretty much anything Drake do musically. You know.
I went to my first Drake show last year.
Oh, nice, nice,
I
nice.
went to my first Drake. It was like I was on stream and I was like, man, I was like, y'all, I'm off. Like, can I maybe get like a last minute ticket? I looked, I was like, yeah, this motherfucker taxing. I like fuck it. And you know me, I go to the show by myself. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was like, all right, fuck it, man. I go. So I went and shit. I kind of wish I would have went to his earlier shows. By
yeah.
being such an earlier fan. But it was just okay.
See,
I'm
that's
just
what I see. I couldn't do it, man. I love Drake to death, but
yeah,
also I'm a artist though, so I'm not paying $600 to see a nigga, right? And then I gotta sit, somewhere far away and shit. And then on top of that, it's not even gonna be all that because he not hungry like he used to be.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
I think it'll be better off with this show though. I think this show is a little bit more worth it. 'Cause if I knew this show was coming, I would have just not have paid my money because I don't care for 21.
yeah, yeah, me
Yeah.
neither, me
Yeah,
neither.
I just don't care for 21. Niggas be glazing this nigga 21. And I'm just saying this because I can say it, but it's just like I just don't get it, man. I just don't get why they glaze this nigga 21. Like, oh man, he can spit, blah, blah, blah. No, he just picks good beats, and y'all keep saying that behind it.
Man, it's not. I can't say I don't fuck with nobody like that or nothing like that, bro. But I just don't respect these over hard street tough gangster niggas
Mhm.
because you always find out these niggas not like that. These niggas
It
ain't like that for real, bro. And that be my thing. Like you niggas, why you niggas doing all this if it's not true? If you not that, why shit, look at me. I'm myself at all times, bro. And
it's just his
I
delivery.
really could get on some real gangster street shit.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. And that, bro, that's not me, bro. That's not, and it's definitely not you niggas. Definitely not. You know what I'm saying?
It's just his delivery, that's all. But he did fine at the concert, like, he was cool. But I coulda did without that shit, and it was like I said, it was cool. And then when For All the Dogs came out, to be honest with you, I did not like it. I did not like it. I wanted to trash it. I
Shit.
wanted to just, like, just fuck with but then, uh, I don't know, man, something happened. I just kept listening to it. I just kept listening to it. I just kept going, and I don't know, man, it's like one of the best albums I heard last year, man. I love it. Like, I love it from the top to the bottom to
But
the
see, that's what I don't believe in that, bro. I don't believe in cause then you just brainwashing yourself. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah.
I feel like if you didn't like it when it came out
Mm.
know, maybe give it one or two more listens. But if you don't like it, then you don't like it. Shit, it ain't nothing wrong with
It's
that.
it's it's not that I hated it, and it's not that, like, I feel like shit was unlistenable. It was just like I felt like I didn't like it because it sounded a little young,
Yeah,
but then I'm trying to understand Drake in the pockets of it. Because niggas do young shit all the time, but it's like 'cause I grew up listening to Jay, and Jay is the same as Drake, to be honest with you, because he and then why I say that is because you got Poppin' Tags,
yeah,
you got Jigga What Jigga Who,
yeah,
then you got Hard Knock Life.
yeah,
Then you got fucking Come Get Baby, Get Up and Crazy. All
yeah,
all of them is different rap flows.
yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, but I don't know. What it is that when I listened to it and I wanted to trash it, but I was like, wait, no, it's something, man. It's something about it. And I don't know. I just like it. But check this out. I hate the dance album. I would never
yeah,
like the dance album. Like, I just won't. I understand that. You know who does that? My roommate. He does that. He makes himself love these albums. He know that, and he still play that fucking dance album to this day. But I don't know. I don't like the dance album, but for all the dogs, for some reason, I don't. I fuck with it. I fuck with all. I don't know. I fuck with it all the way through. All the shots he took in, the fucking calling for you. I didn't went back to the original version with Friday. It's like it's. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a Drake fan too, but it's just like at the same time, it is some songs that I just don't fuck with, and it just like I would just do without, and it's some
yeah.
shit I would just do without. So it's just like. But it's yeah, it's whatever. But wait, which one is your dance album that you said you did? Which one is it up on there?
I mean, I ain't never really done a
I know you
dance
did.
album, but I done been doing dance tracks and
Mm,
experimental shit like that. These rappers be swearing is so new. Like I've been
mm,
doing that shit for damn near 10 years. Damn near ten over 10 years. Damn near 15 years now. I've been doing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing house tracks. You know, we from the
yeah,
city, so I've been
yeah.
doing house tracks. I've been doing other types of dance. I've been doing what's the club? What's the Jersey sound? That Jersey
Uh,
club. Been
Uzi,
doing that.
Uzi
I've
dance.
been doing, yeah, you know, I've been doing R&B. I've been doing ballads and I've been doing all this shit, bro. And
Mm,
these niggas, nah, I just seen Kid Cudi was in the studio with Alchemist and shit. And now
mm,
like everybody trying to like do Alchemist albums and shit. Like, bro, this style that y'all claiming to get on and shit like that, I've been doing this, bro, since the jump, bro. Like, and it been other. I'm not the only one. It
yeah,
been other artists. Been a whole lane for this.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you niggas coming like I'm starting to notice like all the drill rappers. They realizing that it ain't no money in drill. Like you can run up some YouTube views and shit like that, but you're not going on tour off drill. You're not
Yeah.
selling no real records off drill.
Right.
So they realizing that. So now they trying to come over to the soul sample with the beat with this and that. Nigga, what? I've been what? This is why I've been doing this my whole career, nigga. Like, it was only at the beginning. Like if you go way, way, way back, you could catch me on some real drill, some real gangster shit,
Mm.
some real shit that you'd be like, what the fuck, this you?
Uh,
But it's like, nigga, I've been doing this, and not only been doing it, but I've been telling these rap niggas, stop doing that bullshit and come over here and do this, because this the new wave. This was finna take off. And
mm.
niggas like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that old shit, man, that old hip hop old sound and shit. Now they doing it.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
More than ever. Like that shit
More
is
than ever though. Like,
damn, yeah.
that shit corny, man. It's corny as fuck, man. Like, that's niggas though. That's niggas for you. Niggas Niggas don't start doing shit until everybody else start doing it. But we be the originators. Like, we already originated the style. So why y'all wait until white people, Mexicans, even Indian
Mm,
people, even everybody, they start doing it, then y'all want to start doing it. It's like, nigga, we hold the keys, we hold the rights, we hold the creativity to all of this shit.
mhm.
So why wait until everybody else doing it? We started it. We started it.
Well, so in this even saying that, I mean, what even motivates you now to just keep going?
I said that to myself the other day, man. Like, I don't even know what even keeps me going with this shit, because like,
I think it's laughter.
yeah. I don't know, to be honest, man. But it's like I do this rap shit to be the best, G. You know what I'm saying? If I was doing it for a bag, I would have stopped a whole long ass time ago. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I do this shit to be the best ever. You know what I'm saying? If I can be, not even can, when I am on a list where Jay-Z is under me and where Nas and them is under me, cause it's coming, it's gonna happen. That's inevitable. When them niggas is under me on that list and I'm at the top of that shit, I don't care if a nigga, cause a nigga, a nigga gonna say, but you ain't got money like them. I don't. That's not what I'm doing it for, bro. I'm doing it to be better than these niggas. I'm doing it to be the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? The money gonna come with it. You feel
Mhm.
me? Yeah, I'm doing this to be the greatest to ever live, to be the greatest to ever did it. You know what I'm saying? To have these niggas on my line, I can text these niggas whenever I want to. Like, yeah, you heard my new shit. Yeah, man, you going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do this shit for.
Yeah, I ask myself all the time too, man. I don't know, for me, I just like being a watcher. I like being a watcher. I like and if I'm gonna always make some money out of it. But I like being a watcher. I like being a connected daughter.
Yeah,
I like whispering niggas ears, letting niggas know what's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, from Marvel. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
it's him in my chat. But yeah, like I like being that. Like I really do. Like I
yeah,
swear to God. I really do. Like the way that I kinda got in, cause even though like I was in there like through the magazine, you know, I was going to stuff by myself and I wouldn't know because we had the internet. So I would know who niggas is or what niggas do before I even met them. So I was
mm,
able to use that as like, you know what I'm saying, a weapon to
yeah,
get in. And then
yeah,
and that's how I always use it. You know what I'm saying? Or I use it to network or whatever. So it's like even though I don't go out as much, I'm still making as many connections and things that I need to do or make or whatever just to get some money out this shit down the line and to be able to make different moves for people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I like being that man. Like niggas don't even gotta know who Chill is at the end of the day. But you know, as long as I have a nice little rap sheet y'all can roll out at the end of the day, then shit, that's all I really give a fuck about for my city. I tell you, man, I'm super biased, man. I don't know why. I don't know why that's why I'm like that, but I don't know. Just I'm just like that, man. I'm just like that. So yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with being biased, man.
yeah.
Chicago the best, bro. We just don't capitalize on our greatness. That's why we don't have um it's two reasons we don't have record labels in Chicago. One, because we not fake and we not no dick eating city. And
Mm,
two, because we don't capitalize on our greatness. People go and they take our stuff and they go and take it to LA or New York. And it's
mm,
like, nigga, they taking it from the source. They taking it. We are the source. You know what I'm saying? We
mm,
come up with the coolest shit. We come up with the coolest sayings, the coolest fashion ideas, the coolest
mhm,
any city you go to, any record label, any fashion designer, anything, anywhere, it's some nigga from Chicago or a woman from Chicago. Every time, every place, anywhere, It don't matter where you at in the shit. Fuck even the country. It don't matter where you go in the whole world. It's always somebody from Chicago that got something to do with some creativeness or some type of
Yep.
something somewhere. They uncle, they sister, they mama, they somebody from Chicago somewhere somehow. I don't care what lane you name. It could be cooking. It could
Mm.
be it could be mechanics. God damn it. It could be aeronautics, my nigga. The nigga, the pilot nigga, his daddy from Chicago, or
Mhm.
this cook, her mama, her grandmama was from Chicago, or this person in Japan that's making auto parts or something. His daddy from Chicago, or you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Somewhere, somehow, anywhere, any place, anytime, somebody from Chicago or taking some type of Chicago influence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's it's all yeah, I was
And we the source. Why we not all Chicago niggas do is cry about how they stealing our, oh, they took that from us. Well, nigga, you shoulda, nigga, it's like you dribbling the ball. He stole it from you. That's
yeah,
it. He
yeah.
stole it. That's and you can't do nothing about it. He done dunked on your motherfucking ass. That's hey.
Best I don't know. I mean, because I mean, by us being in the middle of the map, even from journalists, like they get the stuff from the news people, the people that do these little stories and shit like that too. It's like by us being in the middle of the map, man, they can just kind of just take whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. We just gotta keep going. But
Nah, but we be letting them take it though, bro, because
exactly.
we so
But now
cool.
exposure culture is real though.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
exposure culture is real. So now we can weaponize that, and I'm all about that if that happens. You know what I'm
But see,
saying? Like,
niggas ain't gonna do that because we so chill, we so cool how we do shit, and it's so chill. You know, like I
mhm,
might have put on a new jacket right now that we on this live right now. I got on a new jacket nobody never seen before, right? And
mm,
I'm just cool. I'm just chilling. I'm just whatever. Now somebody from LA or New York seen this live. They gonna go flip the style. They gonna go do something, and then they actually had a platform to take that and put it up somewhere, right? While I'm just chilling in the crib. I ain't got no intention on doing nothing other than just being fly as a motherfucker on this live right now. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
then all we gonna do is cry about it. Oh, they saw us do that first. They saw, nigga, you should have did something with it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm damn near crying right now talking about how niggas still in my wave with the whole with the style of
yeah,
music, how they trying to come and do this. We've been doing it.
mm,
Now it's not really the same case because it's been, I've been on the scene, I've been trying to put it out, I've been trying to do this, do that. So it ain't really the same thing, but shit, I'm crying a little bit, a little bit.
Is it hard for to put music out for you?
Nah, hell nah, hell nah. And the crackheads gon' fuck with it. They gon' fuck. They gon' share it. They gon' love it. They gon' fuck with it. I love the crackheads. I love y'all to fucking death. It wouldn't be no me without y'all. You feel me?
And that's the thing, man. That's the thing I've been noticing, and that's the thing I've been kind of noticing, man. It's just like niggas. It's like you can be prosperous without looking like you're prosperous. Like, like people, there's a lot of people that ain't in front of the camera that are prosperous or
Yeah,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I that is one thing that's a dream for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I know podcasters that people don't even listen to like that in our city or wherever or around the world, and they're living good. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're living decently, like, room in this, house in the suburbs type shit. And
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, living decently off a podcast, you know what I'm saying, that they work on. So it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to be like that, man. Because I've been watching I've been watching Daredevil on Netflix lately, and if you I don't know if you ever seen it, but if you remember, and I'm watching it now, noticing now like how much like of a shadowy figure the Kingpin was.
yeah,
And this nigga was like low for years, low for years. always had money and shit like that, and just did. I mean, yeah, he was doing bad shit, but he was low for years. He would do things you would be put on the TV, but he was just low, and it
Yeah,
was like it was just I don't know. I like just being in the shadows that way, man. I don't know. Feels comfortable. It feels comfortable.
yeah.
That
I get,
and then plus, and plus, you know, I don't know. It's a lot of shit that you can grasp and attain just through the internet, and I do appreciate that. I do appreciate like just a lot of things that niggas could do. Cause I remember I was telling niggas about streaming. I was out in front of Juggernaut telling niggas about streaming. I was like streaming. I was like playlist, playlist, playlist.
they wasn't trying to hear that shit.
They kind of like heard it and just was like okay, whatever. And it was just like
But then, but then what they do? Waited till everybody start doing it, and then they start doing it.
playlist, playlist. Look, so I don't know if you remember what WBC magazine was like, but that was a
Yeah.
digital magazine. So I had the idea, G, to let's do a moving cover.
Uh.
This was back in 2013, 2012 when I was working up. 2012, 2013 when I was working up. I had an idea of since our shit is digital, let's make a moving cover.
Mhm.
Let's make a moving cover. Well, whoever's on the cover, let's just make it move for a couple seconds and repeat. Niggas ain't. Oh, it's gonna cost too much. And I was like, how? It's a digital. What? Now look at it. Now niggas got all type of digital covers, moving covers, and all type of shit.
Niggas, man. Niggas, man.
So it's like, yeah, man. But uh, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. I do appreciate you coming on here, man. I know we've been chopping it up for a minute. I didn't even realize the time.
Nah,
Like
it's
I
a treat when players meet. You feel me?
yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. About a great church. Church it is.
Yes, sir.
I still be watching them the meetups, the West Side meetups on YouTube. They kind of hard to find, but you gotta really like search for them shits, man. Some of them
Yeah.
West Side player ball that they be going to and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. My stepfather, he was a nigga from Harvey. And
Uh,
that's why I was always out in Harvey a lot. And he was kind of like that too. He, that nigga would take. I ain't never see a nigga take an hour and a half to get ready. But I
mm,
understood it though. I understood it. Like my uncle wasn't the like my uncle wasn't the he wasn't the hour and a half nigga get ready. He was a 5 minute nigga get ready.
mm,
But my stepfather was like the hour and a half nigga to get ready. So I kind of seen both of them. He was a stone, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of cool that we lived in lived right there on 53rd and Crown Town. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
But it was like
I
it
thought
was
you was gonna say Motown.
no Crown Town. No, we lived in Crown. We was close. I was close to Motown because I was on 53rd and Western. That's where my
Yeah.
grandpa and shit was at. So I used to live there. That's most of my life. What I remember is 53rd and West. And then we moved around a lot. And then we moved to 53rd. And I'm talking about, nigga, this how bad it is, y'all. If y'all ever lived in the city, we had a corner house in Crown Town. That's all I gotta say. You know how many times that bitch gonna get hit up?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Why
Them
she's get
corner cribs had hell to pay, man.
man, they used to hit my shit up, man. They didn't go crazy because of my step house, but they used to hit my shit up like it wasn't shit, boy. I'm telling you, boy, they used to hit my but then sometimes they'll come color it back. But then they'll hit your shit up a lot, you know what I'm saying? Don't let the fucking 2 6s or something come over there. But I went to
Yeah.
Burroughs, which was on 35th and Washington now. So
Uh,
I'm like, I'm in all type of fucking I'm going from a king territory to SD territory. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? So, but niggas ain't fuck with me though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because I was black or something. I don't know. I was like, oh, like few black people that was there or some shit. But it was just weird. It was just weird. Like it was weird that I was always like, because like you said, where you from and shit. You rep what you rep. Because I hear it in your music. And then like sometimes, but in my case, it was like I lived in Crown Town. Then I went to school with SDs. You know what I'm saying? Then when I went to Hillcrest, that's when it was like Vice Lords, GDs, uh, some GDs, mostly BDs and shit like that. So it felt like I was never like in one neutral area. You know what I'm saying? Is the West Side like that too? I don't think the West
Yeah,
Side is neutral.
I was just gonna say like I'm folks, but I grew up around all mafias and foes and vice
Mm.
lords. You
And
know what I'm saying?
folk on hustles
That's
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm,
That's where my style basically come from. Just my style as a human being. Like I've been folks my whole life, but I grew up around all niggas that was under the fire.
mhm,
So my whole young life was all about, man, you need to come home, man. You remember that old saying, man, come on home, man,
mhm,
come on home. And it'd just be like, nah, man, I'm gonna stay over here, do my thing. You know, this is where my family from. My family all GDs and BDs.
mhm,
So it's like I gotta stay on my side. But see, niggas respected me though, and they always respected me for staying true to what I was. And even like when I got older, a couple of my homies was like, man, you know what? That's why I always respected you, because you was completely surrounded. It wasn't no folks where I grew up at. None. It
mhm,
wasn't no folk, none at all. So people always said like I respected you for, you know what I'm saying, you'll come through the Vice Lord block, broke all way off. You feel me? I come
mhm,
through the full block, broke off. I come through the mafia block, broke off, and they gonna respect me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I honor them niggas like, cause I wasn't no tough guy, nothing like that. It was just I'ma stand on what I am, and I'ma stand on who I am. You feel me? Or I'ma die trying. You feel me?
and niggas laugh at Kanye when he be talking about, "Oh, I'm GD because my friend's GD," but he's probably very serious.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
he's dead ass serious.
Well, I
He
wasn't gonna
he
speak for him, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
No, and he got it though. Like, bro,
Mhm,
if you like some niggas was gang bangers and some niggas was just gang affiliated. And being affiliated was damn near the same thing. If some niggas slide through shooting and it's time to go march on they shit or it's time to go slide back, you probably gonna be in the car. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna be around. You probably gonna, you know what I'm saying, you be shaking up all that. You just ain't never got blessed in, or you never got, you never got punched in or whatever. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Motherfuckers was definitely affiliated. um Motherfuckers definitely used to ask me like, can they come get down with the folks, can I introduce them to my brothers and shit like that, and I'd be like, nah, but you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. But it was a lot of my homies was foes affiliated. They was Vice Lord affiliated, they was
mhm,
Mafia affiliated. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't really no less. It wasn't really no, you really only had to stand on that shit when you went to jail.
mhm,
You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker gonna ask what you is, and you got to, you gonna have to squabble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and shit, but you was, when you was moving around with, like, Project Mayhem and shit,
Big
everything
GD, big. Them are
Big
all them
GD?
niggas vice lords. All them niggas vice lords. And I was big GD. You feel me? And they knew, and they respected that, cause Tree of GD. So we
Mhm,
we was the only folks in the group, and they honored, man. Them niggas some real niggas, man. They honored
mhm.
everything about everything. As long as you stood on your business, what they gonna say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
oh, okay, so 'cause I never really knew. So Tree was a GD and the rest of them was Vice Lord.
Tree GD from Cabrini Green,
Yeah.
and then them niggas was travelers.
How you so you but you first linked with, Tree, right? That was your first link.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah.
even know Tree. Me and
Mhm.
Tree didn't get along at first.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
um, I had linked with them G on some super random shit. I can't really say how. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of incriminating, but I
Yeah.
linked I linked with them on some super random shit,
Mhm,
and I gave the nigga Twin my mixtape. I had just dropped the mixtape that Friday. It was like a Sunday. I had just dropped a mixtape, and I was like, "Yeah, man, check me out, bro, check me out." And he was like, "Oh, okay, I guess." You know what I'm saying? About 4 5 hours later, the man was on Twitter talking about, "Damn, this nigga Chris Crack cold as hell." Like, damn. Okay, I see you.
Mhm.
And then, man, I start he started calling me on some like, "Man, you should come to the studio with us and shit." And I had never been to no like real studio. Motherfuckers was recording
Mhm.
out the crib and doing this and that. You know, back in the day, it costed so much money to
Yeah,
go to the
yeah.
studio. It was like that wasn't even an option. You know what I'm saying? Only professional people was going to the studio. You know what I mean?
Was he even back then, was you working with Cutter? Cutter, what up?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Okay.
Cutter was the first nigga to ever believe in the art. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Cutter was the nigga that told me, "G, you need to leave that street shit alone, bro. You need to really lock in on your craft. Fuck all that stuff you doing. You know what I'm saying? You need to lock in on your craft, gang. You
'Cause,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, I couldn't skip the interview without talking about Cutter. I had
Oh
him
man, Cutter,
you know what I'm
what up?
saying? Cutter, what up, man? Yeah, yeah, I never met Cu oh, no, maybe I did meet Cutter with you one time, I wanna say. But,
Maybe you did.
yeah, so y'all just been cutting it up for that well, cutting it up. Y'all just been doing that shit since then, huh? It's
Yeah,
been
man.
that long.
Cutter was one of my brother's friends, and we kind of linked on some random shit too. Like he was like, "Man, my homie got a studio and he be making beats and shit." You know, at this time that's unheard of. You know, you just like,
Mm.
"What? He got a studio for what? What type of beats he what who make you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody making no beats at this time and shit like that. Like making beats. Like fuck that mean to me. You know what I'm saying?" And he like, "Nigga, so you could go record and rap on some motherfucking beats." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay." You know what I'm saying? I remember going to Cutter crib back in the day, man. Like, man, he was still living with his parents and shit. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
I coulda got a kid and shit.
Yeah, he got 2 kids.
You got 2 kids? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, yeah, I know I always been like I said, I always like I said, I'm a watcher, man. I follow y'all, like, I try to maintain y'all on Twitter and fucking Instagram and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
but Cutter produce everything?
No, man. I don't know why people be thinking that, man.
Or
I
just more
don't
of an
know why. I
engineer?
don't know where people even get that from. I never said that. He never said that. Nobody never said. So you're not the only one. Everybody be
Mm.
thinking that. Like, oh, Cutter produced everything. It's like, nigga, just go look at the credits.
Right, right, yeah, right, right, right.
We never said that. Cutter, he engineers everything. He been the person I've been recording with since damn near since day one. He not the very, very, very first time I went to the studio, but he is probably like the third time I
E
went to the studio.
even when you was doing, Fool's Gold, what was that situation? Was you, like, temporary assigned with them?
Nah, I'm doing like I'm doing just
Exclusive
like
deals?
distribution record deals with them, but just like on that one record, like I'm not like signed exclusively as
Yeah,
an artist type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. They put the money up and everything. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Cause,
got
cause
see
I'm not signing to nobody, bro. I'm not. I'm my own brand new deal collectives. You
mhm,
feel me? That's my record label. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple artists on there.
okay. Well,
You know.
wait. No New Deal Crew no more?
Yeah, New Deal Crew is the crew, but my record company is called New Deal Collectives.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
'Cause I hear
yeah,
you shouting that out in the music. I heard New Deal Collective now. Tell me about that.
yeah. No, it's if you just look on the credits of my albums, they
Okay,
all say New Deal Collectives. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Instead of
okay.
New Deal Crew.
Is that
But
somewhat new or it just always
nah,
been that?
that's some day one shit, man. Cutter came up with that shit one day. We was just smoking, and he was like, "Man, these is New Deal Collectives from the New Deal Crew." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna use that."
That's the problem, man. I mean, not the problem, but that's the best part about it. You always gotta find somebody that's just gonna have an outside, approach to shit. Like, one time I was saying to my mans, he was like, "Yeah, my guy's an artist. I wanna know how I can manage him." I was like, "Well, hey, look, you can manage him by just his finances. You can
Yeah,
manage him about certain things that what he wanna do or shit like that. You don't have to manage him straight up. There's other ways you can do it. You can manage
yeah,
him by just getting them brand deals. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he just has to maintain them. You gotta show him how to maintain it. Like, you don't have to just think what a manager is and be straight up with it. Try to collab with somebody and do it if they wanna do that. Like, it's just ways of doing shit and then coming together with shit. Like, you got Cutter, you know what I'm saying? And then down the line, the things that you and Cutter do, like you say, you keep it you and Cutter, but you still split down the middle. But like you said, you Cutter's part is engineering, and he engineered. He probably didn't touch every record, but he never produced it. But he still knows, you know what I'm saying, what his portion is at the end of the day, coming down from
yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So how many artists you said you got to the collect right now?
I got a couple. You know what I'm
Couple?
saying? Yeah, I got a couple. I ain't gonna do too much talking, man. You know how I do. I just do it.
Okay, okay, but they
Mhm.
they released it already, or
Nah, 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 nah.
mhm.
These is new artists, you know, new coming out the gate artists. You know, we just doing a little artist development right now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I believe in artist development, man. That's why these artists be getting on and they suck. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. So you this is like your first, I guess, starting to just, playing like the A&R role now?
No, I've been doing that shit before. I don't know if you knew, but I had started that group, the rapper chicks, and
Oh, with,
I done had
with
with them people. We ain't gonna say, but
oh, okay, so okay,
um,
I know, I got you. I know you're talking about though.
yeah, but yeah, I done had my hands in a lot of shit like that, bro. I just don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a player, bro. You know what
It
I'm
was just
saying?
was it just a bad falling out about that?
Not for real, man. Motherfuckers just ain't want to work. Motherfuckers just don't want to work.
'Cause
Motherfuckers.
what about the Chris Spencer thing? Because I know ain't that like kinda close they close to them too, right? Him, Vic, Spencer?
I don't know. Not for real. Nah, not for real.
Okay.
That other shit just was, just temporary shit, bro. I don't do shit for too long, bro.
Mhm. Oh, you talking about the Vic Spencer thing?
I'm gonna always switch it up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna switch it up.
Yeah, 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 cause I remember it was like you and Tree, you and Vic, and then like more so you doing like more solo thing and shit after that. Yeah, yeah. Are you still dipping and dabbing in like writing records or is that something that you
Yeah,
may be into?
yeah. I'm writing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm even doing writing for movies
Mhm,
and well, short. I would say short films
mhm,
and like comedy specials, writing jokes, writing. Man, I'm just a writer all around, bro. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? I'm producing. I'm producing my own shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording myself now. I'm on some real self sufficient shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I meant to ask that too. I mean, I think we getting down towards the end. I definitely meant to ask that too, cause your last what you tried like 3 projects last year, right?
Yeah.
Did you produce a lot on there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you see the name Jimmy Wingate, G, that's me.
Jimmy Wingate? Got
Yeah,
you. Where you get
that's
that from, G? Where you get that from, man?
that's Jimi Hendrix
Okay.
and Max B. Max B, real name Charlie Wingate.
That's his real name for real?
Yeah.
Damn, see, that's one thing I missed. I never got into the lore of Max B and shit like that. I fuck with Jim Jones. I used to love Jim Jones, but I never got into
No,
the lore of Max B, bro.
Max B was an absolute demon, bro. Him and Stack Bundles is what Jim Jones is. That's why you like Jim Jones.
Mm.
Cause him and
But
Stack Bundles was Jim Jones. That's who Jim Jones was. You know what I'm saying?
I had the first album though, that first Jim Jones album though. It looked like it
Mm.
was that sounded like it was engineered in a fucking sewer.
Yeah,
Come to church, welcome to church or something like that.
yeah,
I had that first album, like, I don't know, man. And he had a DVD, but it came in like a CD case and shit like that.
yeah.
I think it was like Fast something Fast I don't know, man. Fast Cars, Fast Life. But you say you about to drop tomorrow. It's
Yes,
4:20
sir.
right now. Imma take a hit for you. Uh, you say you about to drop tomorrow, which is hey, that works, man. This'll be out on YouTube tomorrow in the morning and shit too,
That,
uh, so that's funny. But, what's the title of that motherfucker?
I ain't gonna even tell you,
You don't
man.
tell me yet? Okay, I got
You'll
you.
have to see, man.
Thank
Titles gonna be what they is. The all that shit gonna be what it is.
Alright, alright.
That's what
Well
it need to be. You feel me?
well, until then, y'all motherfuckers check out the older titles. I mean, the last year's titles. I definitely
Yeah.
want y'all to check out just last year's 2023. Then y'all niggas move on to 2022, 2021. You know what I'm saying? 2021, I think you didn't have that many joints out in 2021. I want to say, right?
Uh, I don't remember, man. I really don't remember.
I think you had Sleep
But
Hate Me
every
Go.
year I had Sheep Hate Goats. I had a couple other ones.
I think you dropped a lot on SoundCloud too.
Yeah, yeah,
I want to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
I want to say,
'Cause
but yeah,
I be trying to build my SoundCloud audience too. You know, I get a check from them too. Anywhere I get a check from, I'm trying to build that audience up so that everything's self-sustaining. You know what I'm saying?
do you be having problems with the samples and shit?
We ain't gonna talk about that, cause it just put it like I don't get no fuck. We just gonna put it like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's how you drop. Yeah, that's how you drop. Cause like I said, some joints and some joints I can't even find. It's some joints that's not even on tapes. Like it's some joints you have videos to that I don't think I can even find on a tape.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
No, I know. And look, I'm like I just said, I just told you I've been watching Daredevil and Kingpin's whole mystique.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. I fuck with that shit, man. That's like some old like what's that fucking movie called? When they stayed up all night and they went to the show and shit. Uh what's the name's playlist? Infinite playlist. I forgot the name, but it had infinite playlists in it. And it had the boy from Superbad up in there and Shorty with the big titties up in there. She's in Marvel now.
Yeah,
Or Two Broke Girls, the Two Broke Girls girl.
I don't. I'm lost.
The two you know who Two Broke Girls is, right?
Who?
Two Broke Girls.
I don't. Who is that?
Okay, that was a TV show, and then, okay, 40-year-old virgin,
Oh yeah, that's
the
another
daughter.
movie we used to watch back to back to back.
Yep, the daughter.
Okay, okay, yeah.
The daughters, yeah, the daughter, her. Yeah, they had a movie together where, it was a band, and the band, they had to kind of to find them, they
Mm,
it was just like that little Atlanta episode where you had to find clues and shit, like get
yeah,
to the rapper and shit like that, that type
yeah.
of shit. So, that type of shit. But, well, what you watching today on TV, man?
I don't really even watch TV, gang. I be recording. That's all I do is music. I listen to
Just
music.
music? So,
Yeah.
just music, like nothing like, like you'll pop on or YouTube or nothing?
Nah, I like to be. I'm super super deep in my SoundCloud bag, right?
Got
Because I like to find shit that you just can't go listen to. You know what I'm saying? I like to find shit that ain't nobody listening to. That's why my music don't sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never catch me listening to what everybody else listening to. No disrespect or no, I ain't trying to be like that, but I've
That's
just always been a nigga like that, bro. I don't want to do what everybody doing. I want to. It's so many things you could do. It's 26 letters in the alphabet. You feel me? Why everybody doing A, B, and C? You feel
yes,
me?
that's the point of so like my Twitch page is called the Chill Spot,
Yeah,
but the show inside when I go live, it's called Digital Crates.
yeah.
So I call it that because one because you can hook your SoundCloud up to your DJ shit, your DJ program.
I ain't
So
know that.
yeah, yeah. So if you I don't know if you be fucking with the DJing, but I've been DJing for the last 3 years. And I
Mm,
don't know if you remember me and Dave, we was doing the DJ podcast or
mm,
whatever. I didn't know how to DJ then. I wish I did. Oh my nigga, if I wish if I knew how to DJ back then, I've been killing them shit. But but I wanted it to come back, but Dave he went to like fucking LA and he like an A&R now and shit like that. Um and I bought myself a DJ controller and
mm.
I started DJing on Twitch. And
Okay.
the DJ controller record box, you can connect your SoundCloud to it. And you have to pay for the SoundCloud Plus Go
Yeah.
and you connect. So everything that I listen to on my SoundCloud, I can I can mix it in my DJ shit. So I'm
Nice.
I'm taking all types of shit and just I didn't play all types of shit on this stream. Like I didn't for the past couple years, I didn't play all types of shit. Like yeah, I didn't play all types of shit. We didn't have like slow down jam sessions, all that shit. My fucking crate be infinite. So that's why I call it like digital crates radio or digital crates TV, digital
Nice.
crates game and shit like that. Cause we digging the crates and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always playing Chicago shit. So it don't matter if it's over there, over here, or back there. I'm always playing some Chicago shit. So but yeah. But last question, man. Besides that, anything I guess unexpected we can see in the works for you this year? You know that regular question they always ask at the end.
Man, it's unexpected because it's unexpected. But yeah, hell yeah, I got some moves, G. I got some real chess moves coming this year. We switching it up this year. We not doing it the same way. Um, that's just me. As soon as they think they know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pivot on their ass. So yeah, it's a lot of shit, man. Be expecting a lot of shit. I mean, any year you could expect a lot of shit from Chris Crack, but you know, this year is gonna be some shit.
More vapor funk waves.
Yeah, all that,
I've been really
all
fucking
types
with.
of pimping.
I found that through my man Danny, and then I realized that that's a lot through your music.
Yeah,
So I appreciate that.
yeah.
Oh man, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I think I've wasted your time. I'm fucking with you, but no, I
Nah,
think
man, never, bro. You know I fuck with you, bro.
yeah, man. No, I fuck with you too, man. I appreciate this. Like I told y'all, especially people in the chat, man. This man that had to come do this with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to. But I actually was gonna interview you for Facial Drive
Mm,
a couple years ago, but I don't know what happened with that. Maybe I don't think Andrew hit me back again or something. I don't know. But but yeah, that's why I was gonna interview you for, but then they had grabbed you already. Like, a
yeah.
little bit after that, I was like, "That's weird. Like, why they ain't hit me up then to do it?" So, I don't know, but whatever, man.
Nah,
Whatever.
Andrew, that's my man, man. Shout out Fake Short Drive, man. He the first nigga to put me on the blog, man. Shout
Really?
out.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I wish I would've did the interview, though. But other than that yeah, yeah, man, yeah, thank you, man, again. And, anything else you wanna leave with us today?
Nah, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned to that Chris Crack shit, man. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, thank you, good sir, man. This was
My
well
nigga.
overdue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll go pick up that shit tomorrow. Or just, like I said, look on the streaming. That shit on there. Imma run it on here too. 'Cause I like playing that shit when I'm playing Spider-Man, nigga. I'm telling you, that shit is a groove, nigga.
Man, run me up, bro. Run me up, bro. I got plenty more shit. And if you ever want me to put you on some real shit, some hard shit, some shit that ain't nobody else heard, Hit me up, nigga. I got him, bro.
Please, no, no, please. I open that. I mean, I open that, please.
For
Let me
sure, for
please.
sure. I got you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right, bro. Be cool, G.
Yes, sir. One. Right, y'all. Right. Woo. Okay, we did a record today. 2.5 hours. Y'all go ahead and subscribe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all do to the YouTube. Oh man. All right. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Michael Rappaport.